The Boeing C-17 Globemaster III is a transport aircraft developed for the United States military manufactured by McDonnell Douglas, now merged with Boeing. The name, Globemaster, on the C-17 is derived from its two predecessor transport aircraft, the C-74 Globemaster and C-124 Globemaster II. The C-17 is based on the YC-15, a smaller transport aircraft prototype designed in the 1970s. The C-17 was designed to replace the Lockheed C-141 starlifter, and also to fulfill some of the Lockheed C5 Galaxy roles. The C-17 typically performs tactical and strategic airlift missions, transporting troops and cargo around the world. His additional roles include medical evacuation and airdrop duties. The C-17 is in service with the United States Air Force (USAF) along with the Air Forces of India, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and the European-based multilateral organization Heavy Airlift Wing. The Vietnam War made the United States Air Force (USAF) aware that its transport aircraft at that time had many shortcomings. So they decided that a new transport aircraft design was needed. The C-17 Globemaster III is designed to accompany and replace the role of the C-141 starlifter. By combining the capabilities of the C5 Galaxy and C-130 Hercules so that it can land directly behind the front line, on poor and unprepared ground. The McDonnell Douglas design filled this need and was accepted in October 1980, but was ultimately scrapped in January 1982 when the USAF opted to upgrade the C5B Galaxy and KC-10 extender capabilities. Later that year, development of the C-17 resumed and 210 examples were built with a circular fuselage, large wings and cargo ramps at the rear. Prototypes of the aircraft began flying in the early 1990s, but production costs began to rise sharply. Despite late production, high production costs and program mismanagement, the C-17 is a design that incorporates several advanced features that are considered highly capable of fulfilling the USAF's wishes. With a cargo hold measuring 26.82 meters by 5.48 meters by 3.76 meters, the aircraft can carry up to 18 inches cargo pallets, 144 soldiers, 102 parachutists, or 48 inches litters. With this capacity, the C-17 is capable of carrying most of the U.S. Army's mobile equipment including M1A Abrams, M2 M3 Bradley main battle tanks, up to 4 US-60 Blackhawk transport helicopters or up to 2 US-64 Apache attack helicopters. In addition, the C-17 uses blown flaps, vortex generators and thrust reversers for short landings. The C-17 can operate on a runway 915 meters long and 27.5 meters wide and can maneuver into a turn using a three-point turn. Although the USAF had originally hoped to acquire 210 C-17s, due to development delays and high production costs, they cut the order to just 120. However, this aircraft has demonstrated its usefulness and important function in the Balkan, Afghanistan and Iraq conflicts, so that the U.S. Congress agreed to increase the number of C-17 aircraft to 190 aircraft. Even though Boeing has warned of closing multiple line production, the USAF continues to add orders every year to keep production going. The C-17 has also attracted interest from several other countries. The Boeing C-17 is capable of quickly delivering strategic troops and all types of cargo to the main operating base or directly to forward bases in the deployment area. The aircraft can perform tactical airlift and airdrop missions and can transport stretchers and outpatients during aeromedical evacuations. The plane's presence was cited as a threat to U.S. interests, which had changed in recent years. The size and weight of U.S. weapons and mechanized equipment have grown, in response to increasing capabilities of potential adversaries. This trend has significantly increased the need for air mobility, especially in oversized or heavy cargo areas. As a result, newer and more flexible airlift aircraft are needed to meet potential contingency-armed, peacekeeping or humanitarian missions around the world. Each engine has 40,440 pounds of thrust and includes a thrust counter that directs airflow up and forward to keep dust and dirt out. The design characteristics provide the ability to operate on and off short runways and heavy airfields carrying large payloads. The aircraft is operated by a crew of 3 pilot, co-pilot and loadmaster, reducing manpower requirements, risk exposure and long-term operating costs. The C-17 is able to accommodate almost all of the Army's air transport equipment such as the 69-ton M1 Abrams main battle tank, armored vehicles, trucks and trailers. In addition, the cargo floor has rollers that can be reversed from the flat floor to accommodate wheeled vehicles or tracked onto roller conveyors to accommodate palletized cargo.